Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Ronel Blanco.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? And now here is Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
And here it comes. Just off the outside edge. Now 3-1. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off tonight for the Angels.
At the plate, Luis Rengifo. And the righty deals. Out towards right center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup.
Everybody wanna go different ways. Everybody wanna have different tastes. But we always throw our food in the waste. Same style, but they looking the same.
Here's Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 1-1 now. That's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in. Save!
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One away, runners at first and third. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Move to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. And that's outside.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And the pitch. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. Ward, the runner at third. Trout over at first with 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. To Walker, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now here come the Astros, no score. And we're back. And on the hill, Jack Kachanowicz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to winging over the top of that curveball.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the right-hander deals. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up. Shotwell has a beat on it. And there's one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One out, bases empty. In the air, right side of the infield. Moving under this one. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting third.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Astros put down in order. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Righty delivers. Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
But he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. Clips the corner, and the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2. On the ground to third. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's going to be Kyren Paris. That one off the mark, and a count 2-1. And misses inside. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's Joe Adele. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On a line. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So bases loaded with one away. Tim Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Already, this one ends the second inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here in Houston, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. The pitch.
At the ball.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6.
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Ruther takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Ground ball right side, and it kicks off the base, and they get the out after the ricochet.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. 2 outs. That one ripped. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the right fielder. And a pitch. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Try to knock me down, but I'm resilient. There's nothing you can do to me to keep me from fulfilling my dreams.
So 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That's towards center. Adele moves under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Minute Maid Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's outside. 2 and 2. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Up next for the Angels.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. At the belt and fires. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And there's a ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a 3rd baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Sizing this one up. Myers snags it on the run. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. The Angels trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Two on, 2 outs. Late on that fastball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now one miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Next pitch misses. 3-1. Rip to 3rd. Over to 1st. And they get Altuve for the out.
Now batting, 3rd base.
Isaac Paredes now. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Paris. Fires over to 1st. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 outs, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Christian Walker. And another ball. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jeremy Pena waiting to hit for Houston. 2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nolan Schanuel. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
And now it's going to be Kyron Paris. And a swing and a miss there. The Stros leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Ball to strike and a foul ball. And another ball. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That to right. Corrals it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway in the 4th, It's the Astros 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here in Houston, ready to go, bottom 4. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering upstairs. The pitch. And there's a ball. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's the right fielder in the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice job behind the plate there. Myers stands at first with 1 out. And downstairs. Two on the way. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Throws to first, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mauricio.
So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Astros lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Taylor Ward. The line to kick the pitch.
8-2.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu up and loosening in the pen. Contreras getting cranked up as well. The punch out there, 1 away.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous. Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And delivers outside. The Astros leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt
Now
like he
batting,
should have had him
third
looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Up and in, and a count 2-1. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball, that's in.
Movement in the Halos bullpen. Ryan Zefferjohn, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Detmers, the lefty, warming up as well. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely.
Runners on the move. Fall off foul. Two on, one out. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Here comes a pitch. Outside low, 3-2 now.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Forget it! He circles the bases. It's 6-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 57.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Digging in, Jeremy Pena, and that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Pena at first, one gone. And the slider just misses. Late with the swing there.
3-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So first and second with one man gone. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 on, 2 outs. And another ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And the batter now, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
This to third, Paredes. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
So up next, Logan O'Hoppe. The Stros up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Late on that fastball.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
First baseman.
And next for LA, Nolan Schanuel. And now 2 balls and a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And another ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now.
New arm out of the bullpen, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So man aboard. So in now for the Angels, Kyren Paris. The 1-1. Started to swing, held up. Schanuel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Slider misses outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 outs. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Third out. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. We go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball is coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one drilled left field, and base hit.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying, lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. Right-handed reliever spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base knock right field. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Yordan Alvarez. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Ward snags it.
Now batting. The first baseman.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Foul ball there. Altuve on second. Paredes at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 left for the Astros, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Houston, here's Tim Anderson. And a 1-1. Bounce to third. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's into second with nobody out.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.